Sheffield Steelers back on home ice at iceSheffield on Sunday. The Fife Flyers in town for their first of 2 games this season. Big John back between the pipes. Woolhouse had the start in Nottingham. Ready, Bulldog? Yes, he was. Ging, gang, ganging, whatever you call it. Everybody was up and on the feet and clapping. It was a sold-out night at iceSheffield on Sunday, and they were treated to a spectacular first period from Ryan Finnerty's side. 3 goals to the good they were. Saric was on great form in the first 20 minutes, puts the brakes on, finds Limprite, forehand, backhand, slides one past Pitton, and the Steelers led by a goal to nil. 7:02 as Limper slots home. Saric and Jonathan Phillips picking up the assist in super slow-mo. Pitton goes for the poke check. It's all too little too late as Limprite slides the puck over the line. Steelers led by a goal to nil. Onto the power play. Cavier was off for hooking. Power play was almost over. Again, Saric instrumental on a nice pass to Shields. Shields shoots and scores. And the Sheffield Steelers led by a brace. Power play strike at 9:02. Legui and Saric picking up assists. Blind pass from Saric finds Shields. Rips one super slow-mo through the 5-hole of Pitton. It's a 2-0 hockey game. 4 minutes later, it became a 3-0 hockey game. The Steelers' best line all season has been Tyler Michelle, Jonathan Phillips and Jason Hewitt. The 3 of them would combine on the Steelers' 3rd goal. Great work. Digging out the puck from Michelle. Hewitt, backhand to Phillips into an empty net. Steelers led by 3. Lovely work from Michelle. Hewitt's had a glance. He knows where his captain is. The puck doesn't come to him as he likes it, so he just flicks it on his backhand to Phillips. He shoots, he scores. The Steelers led by 3. Everybody was on the feet. They were expecting a rout. They weren't to get it though, because just 12 seconds after the restart, Fife were back in this game to make it 3-1. Former GB international defenceman Kyle Horn slotted past De Caro's glove hand. 3-1. New signing Bobby Chamont, as well as Todd Dutian picking up assists on Horn's goal. That's how it would last through the end of the first period, and for as good as the Steelers were in the first session, they weren't very good in the second period. The only good news, in fact, was De Caro would stand tall and he would limit the Flyers to just 1 goal, the only goal of the second period. Casey Haynes at the back door. A mix-up in the Steelers' defence. They missed their assignments. And the Flyers make it 3 goals to 2. Look at Haynes, there he is in picture. No defenceman's got him. Bang. You'll see it again in super slow-mo. John Dolan with the assist, the former Dundee Stars forward. Everybody caught napping. Haynes makes it 3-2. Could have been worse, actually. Have a look at this. Fife thought they'd made it 3-3. Wasn't to be. Bobby Chamont, 1 bite. 2 bites. Was it a goal? Was it not a goal? You'll see here. Big John makes a great first save, and in doing so knocks the post off its moorings. And by the time Chamont chips over his pad, the net is well off its moorings, and it stayed like that. In fact, it stayed like that until the dying minute. It's 3-2. Goal is pulled. Legui's got the puck. Legui off the boards. He shoots. Huge relief at iceSheffield as Jeff Legui made it 4-2. Sheffield played a lot better third period. They limited Fife to just 6 shots. And in saying that, we all had big relief as Legui found the back of the net. Jeff Legui made it 4-2. Final score, Sheffield Steelers 4, Fife Flyers 2. The fans were happy. Up go the tickets. They went home with 2 points. Well done, boys. What did the coach think? Ryan bouncing back after the defeat in Nottingham and valuable 2 points.
Yeah, we needed the 2 points in league to keep pace. We're a couple of games back at Belfast and Nottingham here, so we needed the 2 points first and foremost, and I'm happy that we got them.
Flew off to a 3-0 lead. I thought we played great in that first period, just didn't be able to sustain it for the next 40.
Yeah, we came out with the start that we wanted, and then we allowed teams back in it, and we addressed it before the game that we want to put teams away. We haven't done that this year. We continue to let teams come back, and it's going to hurt you. You can't do that, especially in your own barn again. And no disrespect to Fife, because they played tremendous in that second period. They put a ton of pressure on us, but I thought we had an opportunity, even at 3-1, to take over this game, and we didn't.
I've just heard you do the radio interview, the newspaper interview. They've asked you that very same question. What is it then? Why is it the guys do switch off that way if that is the issue?
You know, I don't know if we don't absorb momentum that well, and a lot of times it takes something very positive for us to get out of it. And you know, tonight I thought when they came at us, we allowed them to come at us. We didn't stiffen up defensively. We allowed them to play in our zone, and you know, it's against good teams, and Fife is a good quality team. They got two very dominant lines there, and you can't allow them to have time. You know, that second goal was a miscommunication between our D and our forward, and the guy's able to find time for the guy behind the net to tap in goal, and you just can't have that. You know, and that, like I said, that's not our style. That's not the way we play. You know, and I thought we got away from it. I thought the third period we didn't get the result as far as goals, but I thought we played pretty well. We didn't give them much. You know, we allowed 6 shots, and you know, goalie had to make some big saves to keep him in it. I thought we played well. We got back to playing our system, which is very simple, very plain. We're not a team that turns pucks over, that creates a ton of glorious plays. We rely on hard work. We rely on driving the net, and I thought we got back to that in the third. But you know, I'm disappointed because I thought we had an opportunity here to put this team away early, and we allowed them back in it.
You haven't got a lot of time to kind of put that right, have you? Because back in here, in 3 days' time comes Dundee, and they're a pretty offensive, talented team.
Yeah, Dundee's very offensive. They play very offensive as well, and you know, and typically that bodes well with our system because we stiffen up defensively. We got 5 guys below the puck, and we counter from good defensive plays. We don't send guys out of the zone. We don't look for the Hail Mary pass. That's not our style. So, you know, if teams press on us and we tighten up, we get a lot of outnumbered chances, and that's what we have to rely on. And when we get away from that and get spread out, we're not a very good hockey club, and we've seen it. We've seen it a billion times, and that's the most frustrating thing is we know what it takes for us to work to be successful, and it comes down to just hard work and attention to detail. And you get away from it like we did in the second, you know, and it can become a long night. It doesn't matter who you're playing.